It's kind of like Burger King and McDonald's, bro. Like, they keep coming out with their fucking, it's like the two top dogs. They keep coming out with these coupons and shit.
Oh, that Szechuan sauce.
It is, man.
And I'll go out and I'll find some more of that Mulan Szechuan teriyaki dipping sauce, Morty. I want that Mulan McNugget sauce.
I was looking down at my phone, and I slowly looked up, and I see my face in the Vader mask. Yes.
Hey, shout out to whoever got evicted. Those motherfuckers out there on the street. Yeah, we just had a straight up sports segment and shit.
CHINO said,
Here! I'm tell you this shit right now. Let me walk into a fucking store and catch you fucking pig swapping.
Put that fucking arm back.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Not Your Average Nerds. We are here today to discuss everything and anything that we really want to talk about and you guys want to hear about, which is nerddom, geekdom, movies, comics, games, figs. Did I say figs?
Nuance.
So,
Philosophy.
this past weekend, Wonder Woman hit theaters this past weekend, and me and Rudy were fortunate enough to see it on Thursday, opening night.
God's made the Amazons to restore peace to the world, and it's what I'm going to do.
well, that's Nyan. Who is this woman?
You will soon find out.
Yep, that's not gonna work. Please put the sword down.
It doesn't go with the outfit.
At all.
Wonder Woman.
I have to say that I thought it was pretty damn good. Just a lot lighter in tone. I wouldn't say all the way like a Marvel movie, but I would say that it just had a lot of heart, and they did a very, very good job explaining Wonder Woman's backstory and the reason that she's doing what she's doing now. I thought it was well written, and it was it's kind of sparked hope for the DC universe, you know, for the movie universe, because I like it regardless. I like Batman, Superman, I like the Suicide Squad, I like Man of Steel. I know a lot of people didn't, but I mean, for me, someone who really does like those movies already, this one was still really good to see because it was just a different take on, you know, like the whole universe, like just the tone of it. So it had a lot of humor in it. It had a lot of, like I said, a lot of heart, and it was very comic book accurate. And it was kind of cool because there were some parts in this movie that were taken from animated movies that you'll see. Like it was really good. It was accurate. I won't give away no spoilers. I will say my only gripe about the film was the bad guy. I just thought it could have been a little bit more.
Like his I guess screen time.
I mean, yeah, like the build up and the just the overall like. Oh, it felt like I was missing something as far as making him more.
I picked up on who it was and what he was doing. I just don't think they hit that nail right on the head. Like, I don't think they went out and said it. Like, to me, I understood what was going on. I understood the thought behind his actions. But yeah, I don't think they really explained it that well.
Right.
Because I like when I was like, oh, that's why they want this to happen, or like I'm just trying not to spoil it for you guys. So they haven't, like you said, we're the only ones who saw it, so I don't want to spoil it for them.
I know she's fine.
But, oh yeah, that movie was nothing but underbutt.
Woo!
Yeah, I don't think they explained it well enough. I just picked up on it myself, and I was like, oh okay, well.
So like when it gets revealed, you're just like.
No, I mean it's cool. I like it. It's just I don't think they
for who it was, who the bad guy was.
It was badass.
You know, but I was expecting like fire swords and fucking all kinds of other stuff.
I mean, you get not really fire swords, but you get like hot steel. they were red hot
when the movie 300 came out. and all the ladies were like, "Oh my god, look at all those men with their 6-packs and their Spartans." This is like the lady version of that. It's like all fit chicks on an island.
It's pretty
fighting in their gorgeousness. I want to get my ass kicked.
Getting closer.
Getting hard on the table over there.
Oh, it's magnificent. It's wonderful.
Oh no, I like little thickness.
They were though. That's the thing. They weren't like twigs. They were thick, dude. Like Gal was probably the thinnest one.
Mm-hmm.
I was asking him about the fight scenes and stuff, if they were any good.
Oh yeah, the
fight scenes were
incredible,
amazing.
Yeah,
like the way that they utilized her. From her, even the lasso and her sword and her shit, like the way she just used everything in unison though, like
everything was just cohesive.
It was awesome. Like grab a guy, bring him close, hold his shield up, smash his face, cut his head off.
Damn, that
was badass.
It was sweet, and I think that
is it blood?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the way they use the CGI, it rolled together really well in the fight scenes. Like there's practical, and then maybe like some smoke will hit, and then you can tell it's like a CGI cut, but it was good.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't anything where you're like, I don't know, that looks like kind of cheap or like anything like that. It was sweet to see her actually using her abilities, and it was cool because you realize she didn't fight as well as she does in Batman.
Yeah,
v Superman.
She's just learning it.
Yeah, she's just coming
really?
out.
Okay, that's cool.
She's still a good warrior, but she doesn't know how to use all of her equipment well.
Just use the bracelets?
Yeah.
Like to block.
Well, so what's what was Captain Kirk's character all about?
Steve Trevor?
I keep calling him Captain Kirk. Is Chris Pine? Or...
He was a good character.
He was a really good character. He was the one that brought the funny to the screen, and he just he was a really good counterpart to her because in the movie you kind of see her like she has no clue about the world of man. She's just been on in Themyscira or whatever, but now. So when she leaves and comes out, like everything is brand new to her. Clothes, the way people talk, interactions with people. So, a big part of it was funny watching him kind of break her into the world. And he's a good representation of the good part of people. You know what I mean? Like his character is, the reason she does fall for the dude is because he's what she thinks all people should be type deal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but yeah, it was just
so kind of like Thor, only reverse.
Yeah, it was like a good mixture of Thor.
No, but I mean the way like Thor came into this culture, right?
Yeah.
And then he had Natalie Portman pretty much being the other.
But yeah, it was like a mixture between Thor and Captain America.
Okay.
And it was like
Indiana Jones.
movie. They did like the first 2 movies, but like good. Like. And the cool thing I liked about it was like a decent war film.
Yeah,
it was actually.
That's kind of what I read.
It was kind of like
it
was like if Indiana Jones and Saving Private Ryan fucked, a hot baby.
That's setting the bar kind of high. That's a high standard.
No, I mean it is a good war flick,
Yeah,
but
dude.
I mean like just all around good. Like as far as the accuracy from the books goes, man, it was on point.
They used multiple origin stories too, which I thought was cool.
In the DC universe, I would go like Suicide Squad, Man of Steel, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman.
Well, Wonder Woman's at the top, eh?
Sick,
I would say
that. Tomatoes.
I mean, like for as a DC
good for a
fan,
superhero movie.
I gotta say it was just really good to see. It was badass to see, and it was just awesome to see because it kind of sets the tone for Justice League. You can kind of see, like they were like, all right, it's time to back off of the darkness and kind of like make it more fun. Right? That's kind of what I got from it. It was just fun. It was damn near just like Indiana Jones in a sense, like the way you would, when you sit and watch it, and it's just like the action and then the romance and then the whatever.
How was the pacing?
Yeah,
The pacing was actually really, really good, and
it didn't lag. I didn't find myself at any points being like.
Yeah, and it didn't like just like it wasn't just like boom, boom, boom. Like it was like oh shit, like we're there already. Like it took its time, and I think that's another thing that they're getting right with the studios now is they're letting them put out their own cuts and shit. So I like that it wasn't
There's
like
a lot
Man
of-
of Steel. It was like boom, 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 boom. Like,
Yeah.
like calm down, let me get a breather. But I think it was perfectly paced, and then I did like the added humor, and like you said, it wasn't anywhere near Marvel. I honestly think it was like the perfect amount for the type of movie that it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like they weren't just constantly trying to make you laugh, but even some of the actions, just like once you learn who the characters are, even just some of the shit they do or the facial expressions make you laugh. It's not like they have to say something and like stuff it down your throat.
Laugh at it.
Man,
But yeah,
Gal
so I
Gadot makes
enjoyed
you
it.
want to see a sex scene though.
I'm not a pervert.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I had a nerd boner like all night because of her.
What did, I was gonna say. So what would you
That shit
personally
was
rank the
raging.
movie? Like out of 10.
Out of 10, I'll give it a solid 8.5.
What do you got?
I honestly would probably go either 8.5 or 9.
Yeah.
Because out of 5, I would definitely give it a 4-star easily.
What about nerd boner status?
Oh, I mean,
He said full ranger.
Yeah.
This is Sparta.
it was Morningwood
Finished.
Plus, bro.
Finished daddy the next day.
I was like this, sleeping.
No paternity test needed.
He said raw dog.
No day after.
It was over. It was too late.
Alright.
Dashiki style.
But yeah,
So go see that movie?
yeah, go check it out. I mean, it's well worth your money. And then if you're in the Holland area, Star Theater has stepped their shit up. Like,
Oh, you bet. You went there?
we went to Star.
Hell
And,
yeah, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. The room in the theater kind of beats Holland 7, dude.
Yeah,
right.
No, I
big.
You
swear.
didn't have the seats, but
No, yeah, they got
Oh, shit.
they got the reclining
But
seats.
the popcorn sucks.
But dude,
See, I didn't get any
The popcorn
or anything.
but
sucks.
when you can fill your own slushy up and shit.
I didn't know they had slushies.
And put your own butter on
And
your
check this
fucking
out.
popcorn.
Steve and
Man.
his whole family all had food. Like his daughter was trying to get me to eat like chicken nuggets.
Wait, but you can get stuff like
Jamie
that.
had like
French,
pretzels.
you get fries, pretzels, chicken nuggets, pizzas, burgers.
That's
Dude,
what
it
I'm
was
saying.
crazy.
And then they have
I
and
don't know.
they added a bar.
Yeah,
So
it's
in
not
the
open
back,
yet, though.
so in the back, there's a bar called McGuffin's, and you can order like a shot or a beer and take it with you to the theater.
No,
and
you
watch
can't.
it. Yeah, you can.
They do that at the G-Rat and
So,
like, the IMAX. and
so
stuff,
if you're in
yeah, I can see
Holland
what's happening.
and you're like us, like me and Juan, we've always hated Star Theater. I like refused to go there.
Yeah.
I only went because Steve went, and then when I walked in, I was like, "What the hell?"
Yes. And then
So
like, they
check
got
out,
the
see.
badass Coke machine where you can do all the flavors.
Do a bunch of lines.
I got a soft spot for Star Theater, bro, because I spent a lot of money on that Ninja Turtles.
People don't know
I
this.
feel like
People don't know this, but the Star Theater was actually one of my first jobs as a kid.
Really?
Well, yeah, I worked there, and
He said I had to clean up the loads.
all that popcorn and shit.
yeah, no, I was
I like that in the bathroom over there once.
I was the usher.
Really?
And then I got fired for pointing out the giant golden penis on the Little Mermaid poster. I
Dick
got,
spotting.
I was talking to a coworker and I was like, "You see that big old dick right up there?" And there was a whole bunch of fucking kids walking by like a family. And my boss happened to walk by. I was like, "What did you just say?" I was like,
dick right
I was just pointing out the artwork.
On the big screen.
No, but yeah, if you haven't watched Wonder Woman, check it out. And then, like we said, if you're in the Holland area, I would suggest giving Star
I
Theater
guess.
another shot.
Yep.
It's nice.
I'm gonna try the popcorn. I'll let
You
you
can put
know.
butter on your own popcorn and shit. That shit was like a fucking bowl of butter soup. Popcorn in it.
When he's down to his last ones, they're floating.
It was like movie menudo and shit.
Some juju beats.
It's kind of like hominy corn and shit just floating.
He's sitting there.
I didn't even have that straw. I was like,
Shit, salt and
but dude,
butter.
it's nice, dude. Like, you sitting there. I overdid it the first time because I was just like, really? I just kept fucking throwing my bag and shit. I was like, wow, this is fucking. Then after a while, I was like, oh my god.
He's walking in.
He said 10 minutes later. I
Fucking
forgot
hands
where I
are up,
was.
fucking look like I've been working on a car and shit with no wheels on or something.
Tried to take some home.
Fucking look like I gave an oil change and shit. I was like, ah.
Winnie the Pooh.
Looked like I was looking for some honey and shit.
He had his crop top on and everything.
The gold is for the honey. The is for the money.
So yes, go see Wonder Woman. So, in other news, I have been busy as shit gaming, and I'm not really that big of a gamer, but they have been putting out too many damn titles too soon, and I'm buying all of them. They're just taking my damn money. Of course, Injustice 2 hit, and they already talked about that.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, we weren't a part of
hey,
that.
you didn't get to talk about it. What do you think about it?
Injustice 2, I think Injustice 2 is freaking dope. I think it's sick. I like the multiverse feature on it where you can build up your mother boxes and just, work your way around all the other characters. And I like the online. I like playing online. Just building your stats. And then the guild of it is pretty dope too. When you get your homeboys to join your guild and you guys can take over the leaderboards, which I don't really need a guild, but
you can give each other stuff too.
Yeah, you can give each other your what are they, equipment?
Good looking out, JP.
Stuff like that. But yeah, if you're trying to get that ass stomped, why don't you go ahead and look me up on PlayStation Network, TFRKIngPIN. TFR Kingpin. Why don't you come and get some of these Omega beams?
It'll be down below.
Shit.
These two will actually be fighting after we're done recording. That might be the intro, actually.
You scared?
I ain't never scared.
Alright. Man.
I thought that was a good game. So
who's your main? Oh, well,
Dark Side.
Yeah.
Dark Side is
Omega Beams.
Yeah.
What about you, Chino?
I love the game. There's no complaints, man. I mean, I enjoy it, man. It's fun. It flows when you learn it. I guess my only complaint is I don't like I love the character design of the costumes. The faces fuck me up sometimes.
Dude, yeah, the faces were...
They all kind of... I feel like when I'm looking at Joker, I feel like I'm looking at, some...
Cosplay.
I feel like I'm looking like some rich kid that's just dressing like the Joker. He got perfect teeth. He just fucking looks like some dude that I know or whatever, But, I mean, besides, you get over that. It's beautiful. I think when you do play it a lot, you get kind of tired of the special moves. It'd be nice if they added maybe just a couple different ones.
They get old.
Yeah, I think that would be dope if they made it so you could achieve new ones or download new ones, so you don't have to see the same one over and over again.
That would be good content.
Even if they had 2 or 3, and then just not even tell you what you're getting, just mix it up, just throw another one in there to do it. That'd be cool.
You can only see the Flash abuse that T-Rex so many times.
You know what? I'm gonna say this too, because this was on my mind too. That there's a lot of. It might have been a little overkill on the Egyptian references.
20 times 2 is 840. 840 divided by 280 is 3. 3 sides to a triangle. We is Illuminati!
Oh, yeah, I get it.
There's so much, you got...
the Sphinx. You got him crashing into the Sphinx. Yeah. And you got the whole...
The Flash does it.
Then you have...
what's his name?
Black Adam.
Yeah, Black Adam has that going on.
There's another one in there.
There's 3 of them that has that.
Triangle, baby. He said Illuminati.
So what's your guys' favorite one, though, out of all of them?
The people?
No, out of your special moves. What's it? Because they're all pretty dope, but there's some good ones, I think, in my opinion.
Well...
It's tricky.
Oh, Dark Sides, dude. Dark Sides is badass.
That's a good one.
Fucking takes him to space and then crushes him. Yeah, that's badass. Yeah, just badass. That's badass.
You know who I like, dude? I really like Swamp Things, dude.
Swamp Thing is
pretty dope, man.
Oh,
He beats his ass and he cracks his back. I like that one.
I like Damian Wayans. I just like the character.
I can't remember what he did.
He's my guy, so I play that.
Oh, it just hits you and then starts doing a combo with the sword.
Yeah.
I like Bane's was pretty cool when I saw.
Oh, dude, yeah. Bane's is actually pretty cool.
I enjoyed that.
I'm sick of Batman.
And I'm looking forward to the new characters. They're gonna have Red Hood.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, Red Hood. I'm excited to play with him.
They have Red Hood, Starfire, Sub-Zero, and who's the fourth one for the first? Wait,
there's only 3.
Damn,
are you sure?
Yeah, there's only 3. Because they're releasing 9 and it's 3 per release.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that Beast Boy.
Releasing all 9 characters?
9 characters total. One of them is going to be Raiden, one of them is going to be Black Manta.
Yeah.
So, but the other ones you can't
Black
really
Manta
distinguish
cool.
who they are. But yeah, I'm thinking Beast Boy.
They had Static Shock.
Oh, he was supposed to be in it, right?
They had him. He's a fully developed and ready. If they wanted to, he could still possibly be in there. They had him developed. They even had him on screen and shit.
Hopefully, because I know his show was big back in the day, and nowadays people don't know who the hell he is.
I have his comics.
Who are you guys talking about?
Static Shock.
Did you know that they're bringing Black Lightning to the
CW?
Yeah,
I shared it on the page.
Did you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be badass. It looks pretty good.
It's not in the Arrowverse of things. It's like its own take.
Yeah, I'm using Red Hood.
Yeah, I'm excited to use him. I think that'll be
Red Hood,
sweet.
Yeah, Red
He
Hood
looks
would be
cool.
straight.
I like Red Hood.
I can't wait to see the banter.
Did you see the
between
gameplay
him
with
and
him?
certain
Oh, yeah, I've
characters.
seen him beating Robin's ass.
I want to see the banter between him and the Joker and him and Bats. That's gonna be sweet.
You left me to die.
The Mortal Kombat character
You
will be
killed
fun, though,
me.
dude. It will be funny.
I always like to see what they say to the
because
DC
honestly,
characters.
a lot of people like Mortal Kombat. Like a lot of people I've talked to about it, just here and there. A lot of people actually like Mortal Kombat better than Justice League. I don't know about right now, for part 2, but
Well, I did
I know.
when the last one had come out, you know.
and that could just be being familiar with it and everything like that. Just really liking Mortal Kombat world.
So
Yeah. So if you haven't yet, play it, pick it up, buy it, own it.
own it. Now, if you guys are looking for another game with some fucking awesome gameplay and some value to it, I really suggest you go and get that new Friday the 13th game. So I've heard. I mean, I every time I bring it up, there's always somebody like, "Oh, boo! What about the lag? What about the wait times?" Fuck off.
The leg.
It just came out. So and they're like, "Well, I'm gonna wait until it's fixed to buy it." If you're gonna buy it, just buy the damn thing because it's gonna get fixed. But honestly, I bought it the day after it came out, and the longest I've ever had to wait to play is 5 minutes, which is perfect because I get it, start it. Go grab something out of the fridge, come back, sit down, get my headset on and adjusted, and bow, it's ready to go. So for all of you guys whining out there, there really isn't that big of a wait time.
That's a long time, isn't it?
5 minutes?
I've waited in a Gears of War
No, we
4 lobby a lot
waited.
longer.
You just, hey, do your thing. And you
I wanted to Taco Bell for an hour.
But the awesome part about it is if, like, say you're online and you have friends that are playing it, and they invite you to their party, because once you start playing, whether you wait that 5 minutes or they invite you, once you get into the lobby, you're playing until you decide to stop playing. But as far as the game goes, the game itself is freaking awesome. It's solid as shit. The graphics are dope. And how you play it, to me, it really surprised me because it's like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm Jason, I want to be Jason or whatever. It's like, once the game starts, you don't know who you're going to be. You're either going to be a counselor or you're going to be Jason. And if you're Jason, the objective is to kill everybody. And it's a lot harder than you think. You got to track them down. You got some abilities, like you can morph. So like if you're on one end of the camp, you can magically appear at the other end. But then you have to wait for your morph meter to build back up before you can do it again. Then you have stalking, which once you activate it, if they're close by you, you'll see like red blurs where they're at. And then you can get to them. And then the kills are awesome. Like I seen one where he neuters them. Then they have like bonus kills, which are taken directly from the movies. Because in the game, every level you reach, you can activate a new Jason. So they have like Jason from part 1, Jason from
that's dope.
part 9, from Jason X. They have Jason 3, Jason 7. Like all the Jasons are in there. You just gotta unlock them, and they all look different, like how they were in the movies.
Yeah, dude.
And then they have different kills that you can activate. Like if you find somebody in the house and you grab them and you're by the fireplace, you throw their face into the fire. And then if you catch them in there in the tents, you pull them out in a sleeping bag and beat them
against the tree and shit.
There's just like all kinds of cool ones. And then if you're a counselor, the objective is to survive.
Have sex.
And you but
This is just a big ass hater.
I know, he's
He
always
ain't getting
got
no coochie, and he's like, I'm about to kill everybody.
I ain't getting no butt.
He gets mad. He gets worse. He gets more mad.
And there's a bunch of ways you can escape. The two main ones that everybody goes for is you got to either find the propeller and a gas can and fix the boat, or you got to find car keys, a car battery, and gas. But they're scattered, and you got to look for them, and you can fix the cars, or you can you got to be a girl player, and you can hunt down Jason Shack and get his mom's sweater and wear it, and then you got somebody has to be Tommy Jarvis. And he's the only guy that ever killed Jason, like in the movies, like that actually killed him in like part 3.
So he wasted him so hard. He completely missed his shot, and he got his neck snapped. That shit was hilarious.
How did he kill him in part 3?
With a machete.
Really?
Yeah.
The machete
killed him with his own machete.
Oh,
I don't remember that shit.
But I mean, like I don't want to say everything, but it's a badass game, and especially if you're with a bunch of people that you know, it's even funner. And even with strangers, you're just like, fuck these guys, and you just kill everybody or survive. But I totally recommend it. It's $30, or no, it's $40, $39.99. It's on Xbox One. It's on PS4
and PC.
And PC. Oh yeah, PC. I think PC is where the lag and shit comes from, is from what I understand, because I know people that have played it on Xbox One and PS4, and nobody has any complaints about it that I know. So if you want to play a badass game, I would get that, because it's not a game that you can just play to beat at all. There's no levels.
I wanted to jump in before you close off, because I actually jumped over to Stevie's house and tried that game out because I've been wanting to play it, and it was fun. I think that is the second biggest complaint that I hear is after the lag thing. It's people saying, "Oh well, it's only fun if you're playing with friends or if you have friends who own it," and I think that's like a complete lie. Like I stopped over his house and I wasn't even expecting to play it, and he was like, "Oh here, jump on," and I was like, "Cool." And the whole group we were playing with were just random people online, and they were all cool as hell. Like I think it's more or less you just have to be willing to talk to strangers. Just like throw a headset on and hang out. Yeah, because it was a lot of fun, and I was expecting it to be good, but not that good. Right. And that shit was hilarious. How that dude, it was my first time, and they were like, "Oh, you're KP's brother," and they were like, "Well." Here, Jason found me first off. He was like, "Hide your ass in this shack," and he's like, "And tell me where people are."
Wait, you can talk to the Jason guy?
Yeah, like he was stalking my ass and talking shit. He's like, "Lock this door, and if I see you leave, I'm gonna kill you." So I sat there for like a good 2 minutes, and KP was like, "Just hang out in here. I need my stats to go up." And I got bored.
I'll fuck up my KD ratio.
Yeah, I got bored, and I went exploring, and he found me in like 5 minutes. He's like, "Why are you out of the shack?" So I was hanging out with people, and me and this girl tried to escape together. And I was like, "Hey, if anyone's gonna make it out, it's gonna be you, because she helped me out." I was all bloodied up. He had it out for me, like he wanted me dead. And then so we take off. The exit's this way. She ran this way, and she got killed. I felt so bad. I was supposed to crack him with the.
He was trying to be heroic and shit.
Yeah. Well, I was dead, dude, and she healed me up, so I was like, "I got you." And I turned around, she's like, "Ugh."
Hey, when I found myself in that same situation, we had fixed the boat, and there were 3 of us, and Jason was on our ass, and we're getting there, and they were like right there, and I was like, all right, because in the car you can fit 4 people, but in the boat you can only fit 2, and there was 3 of us, so I found myself being heroic as shit. I was like, there's only room for 2. You guys go ahead. I'll hold them off. They're like, "Are you sure, Steve?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I got this, guys. You tell people what happened here today."
It's funny because, like, you don't think it, but the game actually gets your heart rate going. Yeah. Like, when the music starts and you start, like, your screen, like, glitches, you're like, "Oh, shit, dude, he's here."
Yeah, because you hate on each other? Like,
yeah.
Like, talk shit?
No, like, say, like, your situation where there's 3 people, can you just be like...
Yeah, you can.
You can even, like, if you're getting chased and you have enough time to hide and, like, set a bear trap, and you're, like, one of the people you're playing with steps in it, that's on them.
Yeah, or
if you go into a house and you, like, go to the window and you, like, put that there to, like, you know they're gonna jump in and land on it.
Damn.
You can, like,
I had one game I was playing, I had the shotgun, and I had a clean shot at Jason, but I was like, "All right, bitch, I got you." And I was talking to the guy playing Jason, and then a random person walked literally right in front as I pulled the trigger, and I blew that person's head off. And then Jason killed me.
It's like, wrong bitch.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can do damage to each other. You can help each other.
I only played 1 round, and I survived.
Yeah, you did.
Stevie was pissed.
And then keep getting killed. But it's fun. Overall game, I would give it, like, I'd say it's a good solid 8 out of 10. Like, the replay value, because you don't get bored, because like in there just talking shit to people, trying to survive. You make live. I've met a lot of people online that have, you know, now every time I go on, they're sending me invites to play and shit. So,
Like
good game.
Quick fix.
Good game. Coming up here, I think it's either next month. We are going to be at Vault of Midnight in Grand Rapids.
August 13th.
It's in August. Yeah, August 13th. Vault of Midnight is having the writers and the creators of Curse Words, and they're doing like a tour where they're going to all these comic shops and they're just doing a meet and greet and signing books. So we will be going to that event and reporting to you guys from there. So just a heads up, if you're in the West Michigan area, August 13th, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Vault of Midnight out on Monroe Street. They're going to have the creators of Curse Words. So go out there, meet them, get your book signed, get some questions, have a good time.
It's an awesome story, too.
If you haven't picked up issue 1, make sure you get it before that. I'm still.
And issue 1 is starting to get a little pricey. I mean,
yeah,
you can still pick it up, but you're looking at like $10 right now for like a regular cover. And then like the gold foil covers are going for like $25-$30.
Yeah, and see, I was just telling Stevie about this because I've been trying to track a gold foil cover of issue 1 down for a while, like ever since you were telling me about it. And yeah, like you said, it's like $20-$25 online. So I've been like, oh, do I need it right now? No, I'll just wait. And I just got a phone call maybe like a week and a half ago from a friend of mine who was on vacation. And where they were, she was like, hey, I almost bought you a comic book, but I forgot to grab it on my way out. And I was like, oh, okay. And she was like, yeah, I was going to get it because it reminded me of you. It was this guy, he has an undercut, his hair's slicked back, and he has a long beard. And she's like, and he rides a motorcycle that looks like yours. And she was like, and it was really cool. The title was like in gold. And I already knew what she was talking about from explaining the cover. And I was like, what was it called? And she was like, I can't remember, but the title was in gold. It was really cool. I was like, it was called Curse Words, wasn't it? Yeah, that's it. I thought it was funny. And I was like, how much was it? She was like, oh, it was on sale. They had them for $1.
Damn.
And I was like, oh my God. I was so pissed. Yeah, I told Stevie about that. He was like, oh, I've got 2 of them.
I got the foil cover. Shout out to Mark DeRosa. Yeah, my homeboy from New York. He sent me a copy of the foil cover, and then my homeboy King Megacon up in Canada sent me the Scotty Young variant. Yeah, I love Scotty Young.
So he's got 2 of them. And I almost had one for $1.
But it's also a nationwide tour, so even if you're watching this somewhere else, just look up Curse Words Tour in Google, and I'm sure it'll tell you where they're going to be around your area. But for West Michigan, August 13th, Vault of Midnight.
Loving it.
It's going to be cool.
And
get it.
There are, I mean, you know, when you collect the figs, there are some in the waves that you don't want. You want to build the fig, and you're like, I don't want this fucking nebula.
And then that comes in with all the damn ink swaps and all that bullshit.
And then search the box.
If you do that, knock it off.
I do notice that a lot. There's always that missing piece in the box at the store. Like, there's some straight up.
I've been seeing that a lot, but we've been seeing that on the Syndicate, and I honestly think
thieves out
people
there.
posting that and making such a big deal about it, and everybody like, damn, it's messed up. I think that's escalating it.
Yeah.
I think that's like making people think that it's funny to do and shit.
Yeah, because I for the first time walked into Target and I seen that shit. I was like, oh hell no, it's here.
Yeah.
It's here.
Yeah, dude, I seen the same shit.
It's not here. I'm gonna tell you this shit right now. Let me walk into a fucking store and catch you fucking pig swapping.
Steve said, I called Rudy so fast.
Put that fucking arm back.
Put the arm back or lose your real one. That's what it's fuck, man. If I catch you doing that shit, bro, it's game time. I'm fucking getting rocked.
You fuckers think that just because a guy reads comics he can't start some shit? Huh?
It's ass whooping on sight.
On sight. Some of my bitch. And I guess for now, that is it from us.
Yeah, we just had a straight up sports segment and shit.
CHINO said,
Thank you guys all for watching and tuning in. Be sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Also, thank you guys for visiting our Facebook page.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
I didn't mean to do it like that.
has Juan said anything?
I said a couple things.
Sure is quiet out there. Yeah, too quiet.
I said a couple things. I'm listening. Yeah.
He's just a pretty face.
I was just
Juan
listening.
said I'm the audience. Juan's that guy in the picture.
I was listening to everything. I was like, yeah, that's
Go
pretty
get some
good.
cereal.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's sitting there like,
Yeah. That actually does sound good. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn, I had some Market Jesus for you guys.
I was gonna say,
Dude,
I just had an awesome
so
epiphany. I was
bad.
looking down at my phone, and I slowly looked up, and I see my face in the Vader mask. Yes.
Hey, shout out to whoever got evicted. Motherfuckers out there on the street. Thank you.
Said you the real MVP.
Thank you for not paying your
And with
rent.
that said, we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Cheers.
awesome. Now let me turn that fan on because it's fucking hot.
I know, right?